ឆ្លាស់ស្រួលព្រោះមិត្តភ័ក្ដិខ្ញុំគាត់ចាក់ថ្នាំហើយគាត់តេស្តមើលទាំងអស់គ្នាទាំងខ្ញុំទាំងមេខ្ញុំអីនោះឃើញមានកន្លែងខ្លះវាអវិជ្ជមានអញ្ចឹងវាវិជ្ជមានអញ្ចឹងដល់ទៅបើមើលអាវីតាមីនហ្នឹងឡើងវិញចា
ហ្នឹងហើយខ្ញុំភ្លេចច្រើនខ្ញុំនិយាយមកខ្ញុំភ្លេចច្រើនមែនតើហើយខ្ញុំមកវិវ័យខ្ញុំចាស់ផងមិនដឹងអីមិនដឹង
Teacher, do you see my slide?
ខែយើងប្រឡងហ្នឹងយើងទៅស្ដីដាក់กระดาษឬក៏មិនដែរច្រើន
អូប្រឡងហ៎
ប្រឡងឃើញទេសេនីតអើយអត់ឃើញ slide ទេ
ដូច midterm អញ្ចឹងណាគឺ
ឃើញហើយបាទ
ខ្ញុំដាក់ចូលក្នុង Google Classroom ទៅយើងយក
យ៉ាឃើញហើយYes, where is my team?
Okay, I can start now, teacher.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry because I live in the road, National Road 4, so it's a little bit noisy. Okay, first of all, I would like to respect the teacher here. And good evening, everyone. We are group 2, and we have 7 members in our group. Mr. Ninil, Miss Yon Chiva, Miss Sia Srenit, Miss Peksuthi, Miss Nim Kunthi, Mr. Rod Barang, and Mr. Lip Dun Hong. And the topic in our group is the advantage of COVID-19. Now move to the next slide. Our contents: 1. The environmental issues. 2. The collapse of public health care system. 3. The collapse of tourism industry. 4. The education health problem. 5. Financial problem. 6. Companies and bankrupt. 7. The change of national communication and international. Okay, now move to the next slide. This is the question, and this is the picture of COVID-19. And the question is, what is coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19? As you know, this virus is very dangerous for our lives. So, coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new discovered coronavirus. More people affected with the COVID-19 or this virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. And for the older people who are with underlying medical problems like chronic respiratory disease or cancer and so on are very likely to develop serious illness. And the best way to prevent or protect ourselves from this virus or to slow down the spread of virus, we can washing our hands regularly with soap or alcohol, because we cannot see this virus by our eyes, so we can protect it. And we can wearing mask and physical distancing. And especially we must respect the policy of our Ministry of Health and of Cambodia's guidance on the 3 do's and 3 don'ts. And the 3 do's are to wear a mask, wash hands regularly, and maintain physical distancing of 1.5 meters. And about the 3 don'ts are to avoid enclosed spaces, avoid crowded spaces, and avoiding touching each other. Okay, now move to the next slide. The first talk about the environmental issues. The global outbreak of coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 is affecting very part of human lives, including the physical world. The measures taken to control the spread of the virus and the slowdown of economic activities have significant effects on the environment. So this point is very dangerous to our environment. Yes, exactly. During pandemic situation, we often can affect on the environment, such as increase of medical waste, or using masks and gloves. As we know nowadays, the world is outbreak by pandemic. So all the hospitals need lots of medical supply to treat people. And one more thing, people must wear mask when they go outside or when they talk to each other. That's why endangering the environment. And another point is increasing plastic because during breakdown, people are afraid to go outside, like shopping. So they order whatever they want in the internet by online shopping. The online shopping, they package goods by using lots of plastic that can affect on our environment. Because before pandemic, people can go shopping by themselves, so they can use their own bags to collect or to put all the goods together to keep the environment safe. So now move to the next presenter.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Now I'm continuing to present my point. The collapse of public health care system. And this one is about question, what is public health care? So public health care is science and arts of providing. This is prolonging lives and promoting health through the organization efforts of society. Next slide. Oh, just only this Rainier.
Problem?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
And in my point, I want to say about public healthcare on COVID-19. COVID-19 is easily to infect from one person to other person, like they have meeting or they go to work or the place that there are many people, and they do wearing face masks, wash their hands, or spray alcohol, or do not step part of one person to other, and do not take care of personal hygiene, and also do not follow principle of Ministry of Health. And one more point, consequences of economic research for medicine. So economic research for medicine and prevention will be greater even in the setting of a global growth, domestic production, decrease, and finding vaccine for finding vaccines and spend much money for buying it to support people in countries. And one more point, difficult in maintenance health. It is a contagious disease caused by severe acute respiratory virus, and the first case was identified in Wuhan, China in December 2019. And the last my point, symptoms of COVID-19. There are available ranging from mild symptoms to serious illness. Common symptoms include headaches, loss of smell and taste, nasal congestion, cold, sore throat, fever, and difficult breathing. So that's all my point, teacher. So now continue, presenter.
Thank you, Sophia. More to my point, the collapse of tourism industry. As we all know from the end of 2019 to the beginning of 2021, COVID-19 disease continue to pose a serious threat to the countries affected by COVID-19 and killed millions of people worldwide. This is a serious problem that affects all sectors, causing stagnation in almost all sectors and add more for tourism during the COVID period. This had a hung impact as tourist rates plummet around the world. It gives this disadvantage to tourism, such as the loss of state revenue have a result in a hung loss of national income from this sector, income occupation, and after business also react difficult situation facing closures in terms of tourism. Air travel also has a detrimental effect which can be reduced or even led to the cancellation of flights due to the COVID-19, which caused passengers to crash. Tourism arriving on air travel lose profit to companies, leaving some airline companies bankrupt for just over 2 years. Thank you for my point.
Okay.
This point about Jiwa. Jiwa, are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, it's my number.
Okay, continue. The education has problem. In this point, talk about online class. Next slide. Belong chẳng, brother. No.
Only one slide.
Okay, wait, okay, this point. Okay, in this point, the education has problem. Online class. You know, during the COVID-19, there has a lot of problem about online class. Us like today, when we learn online class, we has a lot of problems such as no the internet, no place to study, and we spend a lot of money for learning class, for buy cards for study. Yes, that's all.
That's all?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, what is all?
It's short.
Model next time.
What about your group member? Your group members, yeah.
Okay, here is the financial problem.
Okay.
I respond
Yes.
point.
Okay. How are you?
What, teacher?
Yeah, yes, it come you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Here is my point about financial problem. What are some financial side effects of COVID-19? As we know, when the first of COVID-19, people stop to travel or every activity and change to quiet. So if people don't go, they don't spend anything for buying the products or to spend for any service. We cut out anything except spend for the main resource like water, electricity, and the other stuff that need the primary for support our life. During this time, since 2019 until now, we still have that problem. Some enterprise like factory or some of small business are going to stop or cut down the service because of the customer are less spend and they don't go outside, so they don't have any finance or money to support the enterprise or the company. The next is customer credit card debt is down. As you know, when our family member or our people that work outside, like for example, in our country have like resort or some some place that people travel to visit, they don't do anymore. So people, they don't spend money to the guide or the service. By that time, the people who work in that place, like taxi driver or something else, they don't have money to support the family. One more thing, some of them had previous debt, like they buy house, they borrow some money from the bank, so the debt is gained more and more by this time. About the second customary rule that revolving debt is at 3 years low after reaching a peak in February. At this point, we talk about when customer they reach for the first step, like they borrow most of the debt, that they can expect that they can pay on time, but they don't pay on time because of the COVID-19. That's all my point, sir.
That's all.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Lilian. So I would like to our chat and you guys. Don't waste your time. Okay, let's go. Mm, company and the bankruptcies. The COVID-19 shock has the major impact on smaller company and larger company. The COVID-19 pandemic has the smaller company and larger companies find policy and support crash flows, but the outlooks in quarantine and there the could be earned the increase in the world when later war in someone and had the more than 15.5%. The COVID-19 pandemic crashed the company house there are like friendly restaurant and a sign the restaurant and seafood slash restaurant and the GGC anime and then like a major pizza hut crunches and Hoyo. Yeah, thank you. So that's all. Yeah.
Okay. So how many people left? The group? Yeah.
Okay, so this is my point.
Yeah.
The change of national communication and international relationship. First, the national relationship. We have 3: quarantine, wear mask, social distance. So the quarantine, we should stay home and do some exercises, eating healthy, and one more necessary thing, you don't have to go outside. And 2, wear mask. Just wear it all the time when you go outside or you go to meet each other. Yeah. And 3, social distance. We should stay out of the group of people because we don't know that who is got the COVID-19. So we should have distance about 1.5 meter away from each other. And international relationship. The restriction, the border. Because of COVID-19 has spread out of the Phnom Penh city, the government has the plan that must close all the border in Phnom Penh city to the other provinces, that not allow the passenger go to somewhere else. And the last one is the new policy. Our government has decided to lock down in the red zone, that not allow someone to get in or someone in the red zone get out there. It's only the emergency of health. Yes, thank you. That's all, sir.
That's all. Thank you. This is the last one, right? Thank you so much. So, anybody have a question and some more ideas to add to this group? No idea. Any question, everyone? We give you the chance for a first question. Colin, you have a question? Wow. So silent. Did you hear me, everyone?
I hear you, teacher.
Yeah, so, any question? Everyone?
Do you have question, everyone? Please ask.
Wow. This means that do you understand all what they presented, right? Hey, what happened to all of you? Wow.
Sorry.
Sorry, teacher, I don't have question because I just arrived. Sorry, teacher.
Yeah, you just get in. But so how about the people? Other. Hello, you have a question?
No question, Chair.
It means that you understand all what they mentioned, right? Is someone
Yeah.
saying your topic assignment about the COVID-19? So others, no question. Wow, what happened, everyone? Okay, so how many group left for group presentation? Last week we had 2 groups, and now we have 1 group. So how many groups are there in our class? Everyone? Oh, it's just silent, right?
I hear you, teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
So I just got only group 3 groups.
Mm-hmm.
Just only 3 groups.
Yeah.
That's group 2. And what's that?
Yeah. Question, teacher.
Group 2, group 3, and group 1. Group 1, group 2, group 3. So how many groups? I still remember that that day I give all of you 4 groups, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's the last group? Group number 4. Oh, what happened? Everyone. So okay. So Miet, can you move to the first slide? First and second slide. Okay, thank you so much. These are contents. The environmental issues, collapse of public healthcare system, collapse of tourism industry, education has problem, financial problem, companies are bankrupt, change of national communication and international. Okay. Number 6. Can we move to number 6? Yes. I still don't understand in this point the collapse of tourism industry, but when you see the text, as we all know, from the end of 2019 to the beginning of 2021. Is this the original source or you wrote it by yourself? Yeah. COVID-19 has appeared at the end of the 2019 and the beginning of 2020. But at this point, 2021.
Cho lại ngăn bác trở lại mà cha.
Yes. Is this original source or you rewrite it?
Original, sir.
Original.
Yes, sir.
យើងមើលកន្លែងហ្នឹងមើលវាចង់មានន័យថាគេថាដូចជាយើងដឹងស្រាប់ហើយថាតាំងពីចុងឆ្នាំ2019រហូតដល់ដើមឆ្នាំ2021អញ្ចឹងចុះ2020ទៅឯណា
Cái vậy là hôn mà đó sao? Vì năng mà đào vì còn phải ngồi.
Có cái trong vậy chắc nó trong vậy tha tăngពីtrongឆ្នាំ2019រហូតដល់ដើមឆ្នាំ2021ជំងឺ Covid ហ្នឹងគាត់ឧស្សាហ៍គេហើយវាក៏បានសម្លាប់មនុស្សរាប់លាននាក់មែនទេ
Yes, that's right.
អញ្ចឹងណាអូខេបើសិនជាយើងនិយាយអំពីការចាប់ផ្ដើមគឺចុងឆ្នាំដើមឆ្នាំតែនេះគឺចង់និយាយពីរយៈពេលមកដល់បច្ចុប្បន្នបាទឃើញថាឥណ្ឌាយើងមើលឥណ្ឌាគាត់ពីមួយអាចគោមួយទឹកអាចគោយកទឹកអាចគោមកប៉ាតលើខ្លួន ពីបនព្រះលើយកព្រះទៅបោះចោលក្នុងទឹកបន្តមកសេះងាប់ចូលរួមពិធីបុណ្យទៀតបានវាពិបាកណាខ្ញុំសួរជាមួយក្រៅមេរៀនបន្តិចហេតុអីបានជានាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីឥណ្ឌាមិនមានអំណាចខ្លាំងទៅលើប្រជាជនក្នុងការទប់ស្កាត់ជំងឺ COVID-19 ហ្នឹងមានអ្នកដឹង
Sure,ដោយសារ
ដោយសារអីគេ
ដោយសារជំនឿទេចា
ជំនឿ
អាចតទៅនឹង culture ដែរចា
teacher ហ្នឹងបើតាមខ្ញុំដឹងដោយសារប្រជាជនអស់ជំនឿលើរដ្ឋាភិបាលទេចាហើយយ៉ាងមកពេលបញ្ចាប់ផ្ដើមមកបង្កើតហើយពេលនោះដូចជាចាប់ផ្ដើមបោះឆ្នោតនៅក្រោយទៀតទេចា
អូខេមកនៅណាថាទៀតគូលីន
ច្រើនសុំសំណួរម្ដងទៀតច្រើនមិនស្រាប់អត់សូវ
ចង់និយាយថានៅក្នុងប្រទេសឥណ្ឌាហេតុអីក៏នាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីឥណ្ឌាមិនចេញដូចថាបំរាមខ្លាំងខ្លាបិទប្រទេសបិទក្រុងនៅយ៉ាងហ្នឹងណាហេតុអីបានជាឥណ្ឌាមិនអាចធ្វើបាន
វាមានពីរហេតុផលចាបើតាមខ្ញុំមើលទី1គឺសាសនាទី2ផ្នែកនយោបាយតើតើជាមួយនយោបាយដូចជាពេលហ្នឹងគឺវាមានការឃោសនាបោះឆ្នោតហ្នឹងទី1ហើយប្រជាជននៅពេលដែលគាត់ទៅឃោសនាបោះឆ្នោតហើយបាក់ហើយអីហ្នឹងគឺគាត់អត់ពាក់ម៉ាស់ទេកត្តាទី2គឺកត្តាសាសនាដែលគាត់ជឿថាការលាងបាបនៅទលេនេះហ្នឹងគឺដូចជាទលេកុងគាដូចជាគេជឿថាទៅលើសាសនាព្រហ្មញ្ញហ្នឹងការលាងខ្លួនសម្អាតខ្លួនជាមួយនឹងទឹកទលេកុងគាហ្នឹងគឺមិនឆ្លងជំងឺ COVID ហើយតកតងជាមួយនឹងអ្នកជឿទៅលើព្រហ្មញ្ញសាសនាផ្នែកបែបសាវកនិយមគឺគាត់ជឿទៅលើការយកអាចគោយកមកលាបលើមុខជាឆ្ងាយពីជំងឺ COVID ហ្នឹងគឺវាមានពីរកត្តាណា
គាត់ណាថាមិនទៀតគេលោកមានអីចែករំលែកគ្នាណាពូលីន
បាទចាហ្នឹង
មិនដែរយកទៅ
តកតងនឹងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរបស់ឥណ្ឌាផ្ទាល់តែម្ដងជួនកាលគាត់គិតថាជំនឿសាសនាហ្នឹងតកតងជំនឿសាសនាដែរហ្នឹងចាពួកអីជឿថាសាសនាហ្នឹងខ្លាំងជាងមេរោគអីចឹងទៅអាចជួយសង្គ្រោះបាននៅពេលអ្នកដែលមានឆ្លងមេរោគអីចឹងទៅហើយមួយទៀតតកតងនឹងរឿងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋខ្លួនឯងហ្នឹងមិនព្រមស្ដាប់ការអំពាវនាវរបស់រដ្ឋាភិបាលនឹងតែម្ដងព្រោះនៅប្រទេសណាក៏ដោយឲ្យតែប្រជាពលរដ្ឋមិនព្រមស្ដាប់ការហាមឃាត់ការអំពាវនាវរបស់រដ្ឋាភិបាលមេរោគតែងតែឆ្លងច្រើនអញ្ចឹងហើយដល់ពេលករណីមួយថាឆ្លងកាន់តែច្រើនហើយស្លាប់កាន់តែច្រើនអានោះចាប់ផ្ដើមភ័យខ្លាចដោយខ្លួនឯងតែម្ដងព្រោះបើសិនជានៅរឹងតឹងមិនព្រមស្ដាប់ការហាមឃាត់អីទៀតអាហ្នឹងច្បាស់ជាមានស្លាប់កាន់តែច្រើនជាក់ស្ដែងដូចនៅអាមេរិកចឹងព្រោះអីខ្ញុំបានព័ត៌មានខ្លះដែលថាដំបូងប្រជាពលរដ្ឋគេអត់ជឿទេរឿងជំងឺ COVID អីហ្នឹងរដ្ឋាភិបាលគេអំពាវនាវឲ្យពាក់ម៉ាស់ឲ្យនៅតែក្នុងផ្ទះអីអត់ព្រមស្ដាប់អត់ព្រមអីទេព្រោះអីគេធ្លាប់ថាពីមុនមកវាអត់ដែលមានបញ្ហាអញ្ចឹងទេស្រុកប្រទេសគេអត់ដែលពាក់ម៉ាស់ពាក់អីចឹងទេដល់ពេលចំនួនប្រជាជនស្លាប់កាន់តែកើនឡើងច្រើនទៅយូរភ័យខ្លាចខ្លួនឯងហ្មងលែងហ៊ានចេញទៅណានៅតែផ្ទះដោយអាហ្នឹងទាល់ដល់ដំណាក់កាលមួយវាស្លាប់ច្រើនរកកន្លែងដុតរកកន្លែងកប់អីគ្មានទៅអាហ្នឹងបាក់ស្បាតខ្លួនឯង
បាទអូខេបាទចុះពន្លោកចាគិតមិនដែរបាទ
No idea ចា
No idea បើតាមខ្ញុំស្ដាប់គេទេណានៅក្នុងប្រទេសឥណ្ឌា គឺមានសាសនាច្រើនជាងតែនៅក្នុងប្រទេសឥណ្ឌានេះសាសនាហិណ្ឌូគឺធំជាងគេពីស្រុកខ្មែរយើងសាសនាពុទ្ធអញ្ចឹងណានៅឥណ្ឌាគឺហិណ្ឌូខ្លាំងជាងគេអញ្ចឹងហិណ្ឌូគេអត់មានព្រះពិតប្រាកដទេសាសនាហិណ្ឌូមួយដូចយើងពុទ្ធគឺជឿទៅលើព្រះពុទ្ធមួយតែបើហិណ្ឌូវាអត់ជឿទៅលើព្រះពិតប្រាកដណាមួយទេអ្នកខ្លះដូចយើងឃើញជឿអាចគោអីចឹងទៅអ្នកខ្លះទៅគោរពគោអ្នកខ្លះទៅគោរពឆ្កែខ្លះគោរពត្រីអីចឹងទៅអញ្ចឹងវាអត់ជឿទៅលើសាសនាតែមួយទេអញ្ចឹងហើយបានជានៅក្នុងឥណ្ឌានៅក្នុងប្រទេសឥណ្ឌាឃើញមានការប្រារព្ធពិធីខ្លាំងៗគ្រប់គ្នាតែអានេះវាជារឿងមួយទៀតដែលប្រជាដែលមិនមែនថានាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីឥណ្ឌានេះវាគ្មានឥទ្ធិពលទៅលើប្រជាពលរដ្ឋទេតាមពិតមានតែស្របពេលនៃការផ្ទុះឡើង COVID-19 ហ្នឹងវាស្របពេលទៅនឹងឥណ្ឌាហ្នឹងរៀបចំការបោះឆ្នោតឃោសនាការបោះឆ្នោតអញ្ចឹងនាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីឥណ្ឌារាល់ថ្ងៃហ្នឹងគាត់ជាប់ឆ្នោតដោយសារពួកហិណ្ឌូហ្នឹងបោះឲ្យពួកហិណ្ឌូហ្នឹងបោះឲ្យតែបើសិនជាក្នុងករណីដែលគេបិទប្រទេសបិទក្រុងបិទការចេញចូលរបស់ពួកហ្នឹងតាំងតែពួកហ្នឹងគេខ្លាចពួកហ្នឹងអត់បោះឆ្នោតឲ្យអញ្ចឹងហើយបានជានាយករដ្ឋមន្ត្រីឥណ្ឌាហ្នឹងគាត់មិនហ៊ានថាគាត់មិនហ៊ានបិទទេណាតែបិទមិនឈ្នះពុកមិនឈ្នះរដ្ឋាភិបាលទេថាបានវាមានកម្លាំងទៅបិទខ្ទប់តែដោយសារខ្លាចធ្លាក់ឆ្នោតស៊ូធ្វើអញ្ចឹងទៅបាទហើយការងូតទឹកនៅទន្លេគង្គាហ្នឹងបើតាមឯកសារខ្ញុំស្រាវជ្រាវគឺទន្លេហ្នឹងគឺមានសន្តាគារសម្រាប់អ្នកចិត្តស្លាប់ហើយទន្លេហ្នឹងគឺយើងគិតយើងឃើញហ្នឹងហេតុអីបានគេបោះសាកសពអីចឹងទៅហើយកម្រាស់នៃកម្ទេចកំទីផេះនឹងអាចមានកម្រាស់1ម៉ែត្រកន្លះចឹងវាឆ្លងហើយយើងគិតមើលសូម្បីតែសេះងាប់សេះមកក្បាលងាប់ឯនាំគ្នាទៅគោរពបូជាខ្លះបាទនេះគ្រាន់តែជាការសិក្សាស្រាវជ្រាវរឿងខ្លួនណាអូខេតោះអញ្ចឹងថ្នាក់យើងនឹងក្រុមនៅសល់ក្រុមណាខ្ញុំនៅសល់ក្រុមទី4ខ្ញុំចង់មានក្រុមទី4មួយ
Teacher, from my group teacher, but one of my members is absent. Like she is still outside. Can we wait for a little bit?
No.
Who?
Contact teacher.
Wow, just send message to me. She's busy with the meeting.
She's almost done.
Yes. So
she said she's gonna ask the manager to
okay.
to come first.
Yeah. Okay, so we still have some more idea about this group. Collab of tourism industry is really talking about the tourism in Cambodia. So like if we talk on the Angkor Wat Temple, every year we get a lot of tourists to visit our Angkor Wat or our temples in Siem Reap province. But during the COVID-19, it just or still now just having on the you can say national tourists, but not foreigner tourists. ប៉ះពាល់មែនជារឿងពិតឧស្សាហកម្មទេសចរណ៍ពួកអីទេសចរណ៍វាមិនមែនតែដើរកំសាន្តទេមែនទេបើសិនជាប៉ះពាល់អីខ្លះសន្តាគារផ្ទះសំណាក់អីទៀតការធ្វើដំណើរសពបែបយ៉ាងមែនទេអ្នកឃើញសន្តាគារខ្ញុំនឹកឃើញនៅកំពង់សោមបងប្អូនគ្នាបានមើលព័ត៌មានហ្នឹងឯងខ្ញុំបានមើលព័ត៌មានលេខឃ្លាចេញពីកំពង់សោមមកឯង
អត់ផងនេះឆា
តាក់ទងទៅនឹងសន្តាគារមួយហ្នឹងគាត់ប្រកបកាមេរ៉ាក្នុងបន្ទប់ទឹក
ណាស្អែកហ៎
ដឹងហើយទីឆាបាទអានេះជារឿងមួយគួរឲ្យបារម្ភដោយសារអីអាចមានរូបភាពប្តីប្រពន្ធសង្សារណាមួយទៅដេកនៅក្នុងជាប់វីដេអូក៏ដែរហើយនេះជារឿងមិនគួរសោះបើដាក់បន្ទប់ដេកស្អីដាក់បន្ទប់ទឹកជាប់បាត់នេះមានអីទៀតបើយើងបន្ទប់ទឹកណាលេងមកអស់ដៃខ្ញុំបានទៅគិតរឿងអញ្ចឹងវិញណាចឹងហើយបានជាខ្ញុំទៅសៀមរាបទៅអីបើខ្ញុំដេកនៅបន្ទប់គឺថាផ្ទះសំណាក់ឬសន្តាគារអញ្ចឹងណា អាកន្លែងណាខ្មៅងឹតអីខ្ញុំយកឲ្យបាំងទាំងអស់មានផ្សែងមានអីយកទៅគ្រប់ទាំងអស់សូម្បីតែទូរទស្សន៍មានកាមេរ៉ាអូខ្ញុំបិទទទួលនឹងគ្រប់ពីលើដែរយើងមិនទៅធ្វើស្អីទេគាត់ថាវាកុំឲ្យទៅលាយណាធម្មតាយើងនៅតែឯងវាមិនមែនដូចនៅគ្នាច្រើនណាការស្លៀកពាក់នេះអត់ស៊ីចុងឯងមកបានហើយពីមុនយើងដេកផ្ទះសំណាក់យើងភ័យខ្លាចខ្មោចលងខ្លាចខ្មោចលងខ្លាចមានអ្នកណាសម្លាប់ញាត់នៅខែយើងដេកអញ្ចឹងណាតែឥឡូវគេលេងសើខ្លាចខ្មោចគេខ្លាចកាមេរ៉ានឹងដងចុងនឹងមួយចុងមិនដឹងមានប្រមាណទៀតនៅស្រុកខ្មែរយើងតែខ្ញុំឃើញស្ងាត់ជាព័ត៌មានវាអត់មានលិចលឺអីធំទៀតសោះឃើញតែមានសំណងចប់មានសំណងចប់អ្នកណាគេទាសំណងអីគេខ្វាន់ស្អីគេដែលនេះខ្វាន់ណោះ
Danny Kwan teacher
$10000ទៅចង់ដឹងរឿងគេគាត់តែជារឿងមួយគួរឲ្យបារម្ភដែរយើងទៅផ្ទះសំណាក់ទៅអីនឹងប្រយ័ត្នខ្លួនណាប្រុសយើងឯងពន្លកអីវានាំសង្សារឲ្យដើរលេងអីណាតែ3 4អាទិត្យឡើងមកឃើញរូបពន្លកពន្លកមានសង្សារហ៎ពន្លកមានសង្សារនៅបាត់ពន្លកទៅណាហើយOkay, Sepal. Not yet coming.
Not yet teacher
បាទលឿនតិចពីព្រោះខ្ញុំខ្ចីកុំព្យូទ័របងអូនប្រើហើយជាឆាតមក
Teacher, do we still have another groups? Can we let the other groups go first?
Yes, only one, right?
Only my group?
Yes, it's the last group for your group.
No,
But
like we are already, but so Kuntia said she's not ready.
If this is a problem, if you say to each other, it's okay, but just only one responsibility, like she's busy right now.
I am here, Bong Pao.
Okay.
Oh.
But some
Could you check your Telegram?
បាទអាចមក7តិចតួចអីសុំនេះព្រោះខ្ញុំខ្ចីកុំព្យូទ័របងអូនខ្ញុំមកកុំព្យូទ័រខ្ញុំវាខូចថ្មបញ្ចូលថ្មlạiចូល
Kuntia, can you share the slide?
Kuntia, quickly.
ឆោឆាច់តិចអ៊ីនធឺណិតខ្ញុំបងប្រុសប្រឡំឲ្យឆាក់ ignore sound ខាងក្រោយហើយខ្ញុំនៅខាងក្រៅរបៀបអញ្ចឹងបងប្អូនគាត់នេះហ่ะជាជនរួមជាតិ
Kuntia, what are you doing right now?
Teacher, I sent it to your Telegram already. Can you help check it?
Okay.
Yes.
Individual, right?
Yes.
Okay, I say this show on the screen.
Kuntia, do you find it now?
Yes, I see it. You want me to show, right?
Yes, teacher, can you help share the screen also?
It's okay. See it, people?
Not yet, teacher.
Oh, I sent to you already.
Here.
See, right?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
So move to the left, right? It's the contents.
Can you go to the first slide, teacher?
This one.
Yes. Okay, now we would like to start our presentation, but first of all, we would like to give our respect to the lecturer and everyone here in the class. Today we are from Group 4, and we are very delighted to be presenting our topic called the importance of following up current events. So there are 7 members in our group, but today there are only 5 presenters going to be presenting the slides.
Slide number
Yes,
1, 2,
teacher.
right?
Yes, teacher, can you move to the next slide, please?
Okay, but I just want to explain you about the word in slide number 1. In here you see, if we write in here, we cannot write like this. This one, you see, it's a problem or not?
Yes.
There's a problem.
Yeah.
Where?
There is no there are there.
It's right.
Yes.
Okay, actually, this one, Sakol and Sakol are the same. But when we write in here, we have to write Khmer. But if you write Sakol in Pali language, it's not Khmer language. Pali language. Khmer means Sakol. Pali means Sakol. But we cannot spell Sakol in Pali language. We just spell Sakala. Sakala is a Pali language. Sakala means around. Sakol in Khmer តើអ្នកសូមធ្វើការចាប់អារម្មណ៍កន្លែងនេះបន្តិចណារបៀបដូចសរសេរសកលហើយនឹងសកលរបៀបដូចយើងសរសេរអាគារនិងអគារចឹងយើងដែលគឺដូចសរសេរពណ៌អគារដូចអ្នកខ្លះសរសេរអាគារអ្នកខ្លះសរសេរអគារមែនទេតើដល់នេះតើ học thế to thế này nắng.
Yes, teacher.
Trong mình hình trẻ, cho mình tha lại ní bậc ca na dương được xây là biết ní cứ mình đang chỉ bị sa khai tế, với chỉ bị sa bẩn lầy, sạc lạ nó ra từng bùn, thì dương ra sạc con lô cái đó đó, và sạc con lô, cho cả lại đến kịp thời tập ta sạc con cái xây sạc con lầy, và đôi dương được xây ác kia. អ្នកខ្លះសរសេរអាគារជាភាសាខ្មែរតែពាក្យអគារគឺភាសាបាលីខុសគ្នាអញ្ចឹងមួយទៀតដូចជាវិសាខកម្ពុជានិងពិសាអញ្ចឹងវាខុសគ្នាត្រង់អញ្ចឹងតោះនេះសិបើ
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, move to number 2, right?
Wait, teacher. So the presenters are gonna be only me, Eun Srai Pau, Sang Sukunthi, Hong Prathom, Sunarasang and Leng Chu. Yes, teacher.
How about other? How about other?
Because
but we have a theory here, right?
Yes, sir.
Theory?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the idea for presentation right now for this group? Dương miền Nam cái ao chấm mạch sẽ map present đến trong group nắng.
Cao tại chờ tay nhom mặc ban present hay chờ nhom được bộ rồi
vô lấy kì
chà nhom nơi cái lạnh thức cá chờ
okay
tổ mang bao mà nhom chân chờ
okay let's go
okay
Simple how you now
move to the next slide, teacher.
Yeah.
So here is our contents. The first one, we're gonna talk about the definition of current events, and we're gonna be giving you the examples as well. And the third one, we will talk about where can we follow up the current events. The fourth one, we're gonna talk about why we need to follow up the current events. the next one, the importance of following up current events, and the next one, the benefits of current events programs, and the last one is our conclusion. So move to the next slide, teacher.
Yeah.
So in this slide, I would like to invite the presenter who is responsible for this point to present this slide. Thank you.
Who is the printer for this? Super. Who?
Teacher, please wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so here the definition. When we talk about current events, it refers to the events that are happening in the world or the surroundings that are happening around us. So, for examples, World Health Organization makes a lot of events that are related to COVID-19 and find the ways with other countries around the world to solve the problem. So this is the example of current events, and there are many other more of the current events that are happening around the world, like the ongoing war in Myanmar, which is a very sensitive topic nowadays, and there are a lot of there are a lot of disadvantage that people in Myanmar face. So move to the next slide, teacher.
Number 5, right?
This one, yes. Like this one, political crisis at Myanmar. There are some examples related to world situation, and they are very important to the people around the world. So as you can see here, Mrs. Aung San Suu Kyi, who is the Prime Minister of Myanmar, she was arrested by the army from other party, and she got detained. So many people in Myanmar, as well as other leaders, are being detained and maybe tortured as well. So this is one of the examples which is related to the current world events that we people should be alert and keep following up. Yes, teacher, please move to the next slide. Teacher.
ចាំព្រោះដោយសារអូននឹងក៏ទេមកដើម្បីយកវាដាច់លើអស់លើ
Yes, teacher, move to the next slide, please. Teacher, can you hear me? Hello, teacher. Hello, teacher.
teacher is gone.
Chó nhom miền cam đấy sống trên một tích
Katia, can you share the screen again, please? And here.
Wait,ចាំតិច internet ដើរ slow.